Welcome to the after show. We got a little bit of background music tonight. I am Adam Copeland, the Podfather.
And I'm Showtime, Austin Ebersole.
Good to see you, Austin. How you doing?
I'm good, Podfather. How are you doing?
I am well. I am excited for the holiday season. We're actually traveling a little bit before. We'll be out the 16th through 21st visiting Kathy's family. And
cool.
We'll be back in time to celebrate Christmas here at the house.
Cool.
You sticking around?
Yeah, we're going to stay in Delaware here. Brooke's parents, Rock and Bonnie, have a nice little place down here at the beach that we all go to. And then obviously with Navy being 13 months, still not time to travel, but I think my family's going to come down from Pennsylvania probably like the weekend after. But I'm excited though, because she still doesn't know what the hell is going on, but like she's moving constantly, so it's going to actually be fun this year. Last year she was 4 weeks old, 2 months old. So you know, but
she'll be able to start. I don't know if she'll tear a little bit of the paper, but she'll definitely be playing with that.
Oh,
right?
I mean, she has no
paper
issue
and boxes.
Yeah, she has. I mean, she has no issue tearing the ornaments off the tree. She's always like, ooh, you know, and like ripping them off. And we have a blow up mini out in the front yard. So every day, whenever the lights turn on, she like walks over and like goes, oh, and it's just the cutest damn thing. So she's putting things together, but she does like the dustpan, the spatulas, all of that stuff way more than her actual toys at this point.
So you've got a blow up mini. What other decorations do you have in your front yard? We didn't plan this, but
so I actually take the easy way out, and I just get those like light reflections that shine on the house and change all that. I actually think it's really cool. Yes, it's easier to set up, but I like that you can change the settings and whatnot. So I do that on the front of the house, and then we have one mini that we bought for Navy because she's a huge Disney fan. But our goal now is every year we're going to add a new blow up character.
Nice.
So that's going to be a tradition that we start this year. And then we have a deck that wraps around the back half of our house. And I take the rainbow colored like string lights and I just wrap it around the banister. So it's not like a lot of things, but it's still cool and it's still participating. Now you, on the other hand, I've been seeing Kathy's incredible decorating, and I'm sure she's not alone doing it. So
well, the kids could help. She is an exterior illumination expert.
Okay,
and likes to, shout out Christmas Vacation.
Right.
She's a competent Clark Griswold.
I love it.
And definitely has a specific way of doing things. We changed things. She changed things up a little bit this year by using the lights to outline trees. So instead of tangling them through the branches like we've done the past few years, she switched that up. Got some stakes to go along the driveway and have lights. And then we've got 3 inflatables, which were pandemic purchases. We had not done that, but it's like, you know what? 2020, we're cooped up. She'll pick out one. The kids got to pick out one each, and I picked out one. And I forget, one of us picked out a dud. It's a Santa with a in a hot air balloon.
I was gonna say you said 3, and I'm like, wait, no.
We got 4, but there's only 3 out because it's just tough to keep up. And if it rains, it gets weighted down. So we kept that one in storage for this year. But we've got a unicorn.
Of course. Latham's, right?
Absolutely right. We've got Olaf holding a present, and then we've got a rainbow that has Santa riding a unicorn.
So Olaf is Latham's, right? And then you have a unicorn and a rainbow.
That's Santa riding. So I think Gwendolyn picked out the standalone unicorn. Actually, it's not a standing unicorn. It's sitting down.
Okay.
I think I might have been the one that picked out the Santa riding unicorn with a rainbow, just because I'm like, if we're gonna do this,
we gotta go in, right? Because I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, okay, like, did Adam really pick that out?
I think it was kind of thing where
I don't know if Kathy would. So
Well,
yeah, Adam definitely did.
it was the one I was like, you know what? Why don't we do that? I think Kathy was secretly wanting to get that, but needed
Right.
validation from
Yeah,
somebody
but
else.
then
But
she picked out the dud, which stinks. So
we'll see. That might have our picks were somewhat joint.
that makes sense. That makes sense.
So
That makes
we
sense.
need to we need to add some out. We do have a house down the street that for Halloween, and we've got Halloween decorations as well, but they've got like 20 something
Okay. Yeah,
Halloween
you
inflatables.
guys had some stuff up there when we were
Hmm.
there in
Hmm.
Virginia. So
Yeah.
I tell you what, though, I really like the lights like lining the driveway and the road, though. So like, I think that's a good look. There was a house I passed the other day that had that, and I'm like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we live on a corner lot. Like, we're the first house you see when you enter our neighborhood.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So like, I always feel like we set the tone for like. In the summertime, I have to mow the lawn so it looks good and
Right.
everyone
Right.
knows
Welcome
our
to the
neighborhood.
neighborhood. Yeah.
Like, so I'm like, okay, like I may actually toy with that in the future because it looked really cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think that's cool that she did that too.
We like to joke. We live in at the end of the street in a cul-de-sac, and our neighbors, three of the four neighbors, all have like one single candle in their in each of the windows that's exterior facing. Looks really nice.
Yeah,
They've
right.
got some with lights. They all compliment us and love our decorations. But we're very much like the family picture of everybody having the straight face and smiling, and we're
Yeah,
the kid that's going like, ah.
I love that. Totally can relate. I've been there a time.
So we were before we jump into what we were going to chat about. Another congrats to you with Odin. Now there's a player profile up on their website for you.
Yeah, man. Like I
That's
said,
awesome.
yeah, thank you. Like I said, we're keeping things rolling over with the Odin crew. Um, Last week we decided to be Team Shodan together.
Nice.
It just works together. But no, Jordan and Big Phil, man, like they're so awesome, and we have a lot more in store too. So there's even more to come. But we were working on this player like profile page. They wanted to really promote me. They have me all over their stuff right now, and it's so cool to see it. Obviously, blows the head. See, my head barely fits on the screen now. Look, see, it barely fits. So,
Well, a big thank you for including me in your dream foursome. I look
yeah,
forward to the. I think that means that like it's going to be an all
yeah.
expenses
No,
paid trip to Pebble Beach.
I said, hey guys, like if we're gonna do this, like all expenses paid, and then I actually said that, and they laughed about it. So it would be really cool. Yeah, dude, I had to include you. Like I said, we every time we've done anything on here, for the after show, for the future of the fairway, playing together, dude, we're always having fun.
Hmm.
We're freaking banana bros. I didn't include that. Um, I just didn't even want to go there. But my thing is like, yeah, dude, genuinely, like they said, any fling golfer, and like I love Big Cat. I love all of the Delaware crew, Mountaineer,
Hmm.
Main Event, SVL, Kenzo. Like I could go on, but I'm like, if it was like having fun, like I'd want the Podfather to be there.
Oh,
So,
that's awesome. That's awesome. Well, I will gladly take you up on that, and we'll find a
so
way to.
well, let's do it. Kathy
Hey,
said she'll go too. So,
that's right. I'd love to play Pebble Beach.
oh my God, how cool would that be? And then to do it with fling sticks, like come on, man.
I've got a buddy from grad school who lives in Long Beach.
Okay,
He and his wife own their own business. They're doing really well. I love following him on Instagram. Shout out to Brack Hudson,
let's
uh,
go.
killing out there. Brack has played Pebble. He's going up playing the what's the top course in Oregon again on the seaside.
Oh,
Anyway, he played there this summer. So I
he's like
next
hitting
time,
the ball though.
yeah, no, absolutely. And he's got a couple of kids, and his son is an awesome golfer. I think Brack's a great golfer as well too.
Yeah, right.
But it's fun watching them because I'm like, oh yeah, that's what it would look like.
Oh yeah,
Just switch that with a fling stick.
you're right. No, we'll get there. Like
Yeah.
we'll keep breaking down barriers and get some fling sticks on some of these courses. So but yeah, dude, like I said, you had to be there, and I definitely had to add Brooke for obvious reasons.
So you
Uh,
can do the trip, right?
so I could do the trip, and then Tin Man, he told me he got a little teary eyed when he saw that I included him. But then he said he read it a second time, and he's like, "But then I realized you said that you would take me because you're already a celebrity yourself." And he's like, it was really cute. And then all of a sudden, the second time I read it, it's like, of course this guy like toots his own horn again. And I'm like, yeah, but dude, now you're going. He goes, yeah, that's true.
So a second reading makes it feel like a bit of a burn.
Yeah, he was like, what the hell, man?
We'll come back to that. We wanted to talk, and we were going to talk favorite Christmas movies and Christmas songs.
Let's do it.
So, which one do we want to go with first?
Let's do some movies. Um, there's only like 5 that like I'll sit down and
Okay.
like watch at any time. Like if they're on, I have to watch them.
Okay.
Um, one of the original ones, like I love A Year Without a Santa Claus.
Okay.
Like it's so good. Like, you know, getting the Miser brothers and Rudolph and all them, like the whole gang. Like I just love that one.
Mm-hmm.
I actually really like all of the Santa Claus.
Okay. Yep. Tim Allen.
Tim Allen, I love all of them. I think they're really good. I think they just like on Netflix released a whole series now too
Mm-hmm.
that I have to check out as I was Netflix surfing the other day.
Disney Plus, I think.
Disney Plus, right? One of them. So that looks good. Brooke actually got me like an Arthur Christmas.
Oh, we had not seen that, and the
Right.
kids watched it a few years ago. It's a good one.
Arthur Christmas is good. She converted me over that. Last year we watched the one A Boy Named Christmas.
I haven't seen that one.
Adam, I'm gonna tell you, dude. Like, it's not like it's a heart one, and
No.
like it pulls at your strings a bit, man. Like I can tell you, like we watched it for the first time last year, and like both Brooke and I were like, but it was so good though. Like,
Yeah.
it really embraced Christmas, man, and like family and love, and
Mm-hmm.
so that one I highly recommend. That not many people know, but seriously, give it a watch,
Yeah,
everybody. And then I actually love the Christmas Chronicles.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen that one either. But
Dude, they're so good too. Like they're another one where it's like I think they had 2 of them, but it's like got a little like Narnia vibe to it a little bit.
yeah. Is it Kurt Russell and
Yeah. And like, dude, it was so freaking good though. So, you know, I know these are like not really movies that everyone's probably anticipating.
no? You know what? I would not have guessed any of those for you, and that's awesome.
No, I love them. And like everybody, listen, I am Showtime, but man, I love a good tearjerker, dude. Like if I can blanket up with some hot cocoa and cuddle next to Show's Over and watch TV, and now we can add Navy to that and Poppy, our dog, like, man, it is like, you know,
That's a nice spot. That's a nice spot.
God, I should not have had this much liquor in my hot chocolate. You know, so I love that. So those are some choices. But what about you? What's the Copeland listening?
Yeah. So for me, right now, I've got 3 that are automatic.
Okay.
I'm counting them in. Number one's National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Of course, yeah, that's a good one.
Kathy and I've got the matching. Why is the carpet all wet, Todd? I don't know, Margot. We've got those matching sweaters. It's fantastic. Chevy Chase is amazing in it. Julia Louis Dreyfus is, Beverly D'Angelo, little boy Johnny Galecki.
Right.
It's got it all. It's
that's a good one. I was gonna guess that one at least for you.
Yeah. Elf is a strong number 2. Will Ferrell is incredible. We actually just got through watching that with the kids. That's I think we showed that to them last year, or the year before, for the first time, and you know, the physical humor, watching your kids laugh at something along with you, and especially that first time. I mean, like the snowball scene where Will Ferrell's just bombing snowballs out of nowhere is so surprising, and it gets Latham and Gwendolyn giggling every time.
Yeah, right.
And I would say that the other top three for us has probably become the kids' most watched, and that's Home Alone.
Yeah, that's a classic. Like Home Alone, yeah, you can't not go there either.
It's it's heart wrenching thinking about like if that was real, like leaving your kid and you're
Yeah,
flying.
but dude, like, what the hell did Kevin's dad do for a living to have that size of a house, that many vacations?
Be able,
Like,
well, it's her brother too that they're going to visit in Paris.
yeah,
So like they've got a nice, yeah. Again,
like
I don't
Kevin
think
was fine, dude. I like the Wet Bandits, like, they didn't stand a chance.
they didn't, especially with his neighbor. He had a nice neighbor watching out.
Oh,
for him.
that old man was he was badass. Dude.
I remember. So Macaulay Culkin and I were born the same year, 1980.
Okay.
So watching that as that came out,
This is really off, and I don't mean to cut you off, but I can't. There was a movie he was in where he was like an evil brother.
Good Twin.
Is that what it was?
Or because it was the movie he made after Home Alone,
Where he was like
him and Elijah Wood, I think.
They were like hanging on the cliff, and the mom had to choose one. Adam, I'm telling you, I got chills right now. Like when I watched that, and I don't even remember how old I was when I watched it. It like ruined Home Alone for me because I'm like, that kid's a dick. Like, I don't like him. Thank God the mom chose the right kid. Like that. I will make sure that Navy does not see that movie. So I didn't mean to cut you off, but like that movie ruined a lot.
I'll tell you, one, I don't think I ever saw that.
You don't want to.
I think it speaks to Macaulay Culkin was a hell of an actor. You watch Home Alone, and that kid
he was good.
He is carrying the whole movie.
As a kid, he was good.
It was fantastic. I mean, I wouldn't put it up in the pantheon of like Tom Hanks and Castaway because like it was Hanks in nature.
Right.
But like, there's so much of that movie. It's just him. And it's very heartwarming.
You don't want to watch that brother, that the twin brother, whatever the hell, dude. I'm just telling you, like, dude, he was so evil. Like, it was like a horror movie, but like serial. Like, this kid was a dick, and I'm like, honestly, I don't blame his parents for leaving him at home because if it's the same person, he's an asshole. It just. I'll still watch Home Alone, but man, it was a long time, especially as a kid and a teenager. Right, I was like, man, I'm good on Home Alone. I don't like it.
We've watched Home Alone 2. Disney Plus came out with Home Sweet Home Alone, which was kind of an update where Buzz is a local cop. He has a few scenes, but that was pretty sweet. It was fun. The other movie I would put, so I used to really love, and I still do like It's a Wonderful Life.
Okay.
But I haven't watched it, and I haven't watched it recently. And I don't know that I would stop and watch it if it was on. I think I'm kind of at the space, and I think that our taste in media and movies, changes with. I think I'm in a place of where Christmas movies and comedies are kind of that sweet spot.
That with your choices, I'd 100% say that, and yeah, I mean, I think you like to laugh, I like to cry, and it just is. That's why
we're a good match. I'll throw one more out there: A Bad Mom's Christmas.
Oh, see, I would say if I'm going to watch a funny one, I want Bad Santa. So, now what about this though? What Christmas movie though do you like that you just don't want to watch? You just can't.
Oh, that's a good one. I have never been able to sit through Miracle on 34th Street, either the first one or the remakes that have been through. It didn't catch my attention.
Right. Okay.
How about you?
You're gonna be pissed. Dude, I could never watch Elf again.
Man, it has been so much fun talking to you and being friends with you, but that's it.
All right, guys, show's over. No,
Show's over.
like I'll watch it, but I like the thing for me is like it's literally on all the time. Like, what is
Sure.
it? A Christmas Story?
So yeah, for me, A Christmas Story was on TBS. It was like 72 hours straight. I think it was
Like,
probably more like 24, but like,
I can't do that one, but I feel like everyone feels that way. But so the thing with the Elf for me is like I don't like what everybody else likes.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And like I feel like if we ask this question to a lot of our viewers, like Elf would be in their top five.
Yeah, yeah.
For me, it's like I didn't like Peyton Manning. I liked Tom Brady. I didn't like LeBron
Mm-hmm,
James. I liked Kobe Bryant. Like that's
mm-hmm.
me. Like
Okay.
I like the different type of things.
You've got some contrarian in you.
Right. Like I just it's like, and I think that's
You
why,
still like things that are considered the best, but you're not going to go with the
right,
consensus best.
right. And and that's probably why I feel like even Kenzo and I have a good little rivalry and
Mm-hmm,
have
mm-hmm.
fun together with our different personalities. Like we're just different, which is good. So it's not that I hate Elf. It's just I can't put it in my top five because everybody else will.
I can, you know what? I can watch it once a season.
I could watch it
And
one time and be good, but
that's
like
good.
not
So
17 times.
yeah, yeah. And I think one of the things that made it really cool for me was it came out when I was in my early 20s. I think
Mhm.
it had been a while since there had been a new Christmas movie
Like a
that
funny one, right? Yeah.
well that had some of the classic callbacks. So it's got the stop motion animation at the beginning.
Right.
You know, Will Ferrell's just at his I think at his peak. Um, there's there's some great bits,
Hey,
and it's
hey,
also
bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad.
thanks, Mr. Norwal.
Yeah, clearly you know how much I hate Elf. Actually,
I'll say, you know what? I bet Elf was instrumental in a whole generation of kids knowing that Norwal's a real animal.
dude, Norwals are so badass. I actually just read a book to Navy tonight before we hopped on here. It was like where's Mister Norwal or who's
You know
Mister
what?
Norwal?
Go and look it up. Look up when it was published. I bet it was after Elf was released.
Oh,
I don't
dude.
know.
I mean, there. Do you know that? Do you know that it's not even a tusk. It's actually a tooth.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Wild.
learned that from like a little kid, like 7-page book. I'm like, dude, this is epic. So Scantron, you can have all your math classes and your freaking hotel questions that confuse the hell out of all of us. But honestly, I learned more from a 7-page, 8-word book than I did in 13 years of elementary school and high school and kind of college. So you can take that, Mr. Smarty Pants.
I hope you and Scantron get paired up, and I hope he just riddles you with brain teasers and math questions to try to throw you off your game.
Austin, you have an approximate 11.2-inch putt here. If you putt it at 17 miles per hour to the left, but you subtract the degree of 3, I'm like,
You're giving him a birdie.
I'm like, hell, you got a birdie on that one. So no, if Sam and I get paired up, I'm sure we would have a lot of fun actually. And
It would.
I tell you what, that scorecard would probably be really low if we got to qualify together.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, 'cause it would be a lot of head-to-head stuff, and finding out that Zach, Jake, and Sam were qualifying together, like, dude,
yeah. Yeah.
like, okay, like that would have been nice because then you're having constant pressure the whole time.
And I think it's a good example of people being able to push each other and knowing who you're paired up with is pushing you for that better score, better shot.
Oh yeah, like I in my group, like two of the gentlemen we played with, like they were in the 5 lowest scores. So I was like, okay, like I knew I was playing well, and then one of the guys with us, he did really well. I think he finished in the teens somewhere. I'm apologizing for forgetting his name right now, but he was from Pennsylvania. Really cool guy, and he did okay. But I was like, okay, like I'm really ahead of him, so I think I'm doing good. But if I would have had somebody else top 10, 15, but the fact that they had 3 of them,
Right.
I was like, damn, you guys had to have been balling out for sure.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. So, anyways, Scantron can take his smarty pants stuff though, and his damn trivia questions. And Adam, I got a question for you.
All right.
If you get a large pizza and they cut it into 8 slices, and I eat 2, how many slices are left?
There should be 6. There we go. Look at that. And what percentage would that be? Left over?
75%.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. He can be taught.
Pre-calc or whatever the hell we're talking about.
I love it. I love the fun that this community has with each other.
Oh yeah. And the cool thing is, as much as like we're joking on here, if he was in this chat, I would be saying the same thing. So, and that's the cool thing about it. So, but no, Sam's the man. You love him. He's a good athlete, good personality, and I'm genuinely impressed with his freaking athletic background. And I'm just gonna say, like, if him and Kenzo want to black belt it out and do whatever they want to do, I'll MC for it. I'll referee for it. They don't have to worry about Showtime challenging for that title. I'm out of that. Again, I watch Christmas movies and cry, people. I'm not karate chopping, taekwondo, black belting anybody. So I'm out of that one. But no, he's a cool dude. They're all great people. I love this community so much.
Yeah. So you like movies that make you cry. What about Christmas songs? What are you listening to? And is it the same sentiment that you're going for?
No, dude, I'm all about the soul, man. Like I'm just going to come out because I love this song so much. But This Christmas by Donny Hathaway, dude, I could be in prison for 24 hours and this is the only song that plays, and I will sing it from the first time it's played till the last. And I'm like, like the whole time. This Christmas, like, dude, it's just,
that's a great one.
And then Chris Brown did his remake, and it's all like sexy and stuff, and I'm like, dude, that's how I sound in the shower. Like, I'm like, dude, Donny Hathaway's the man, but like Chris Brown's like, this Christmas. He's like, I'm like, damn, dude, like that's great, man. Hang on the mistletoe, and he does this run. I'm like,
this is the middle-aged white guy in me. I like that song. I like Michael Bublé's version.
You like? Well, you definitely pass as a Bublé guy, but dude, give me the Chris Brown like breaking it down, all sexual. Like, I may or may not have come out of the shower looking at Brooke pre-Navy, being like, hang on the mistletoe, and she just like y'all have no idea what I put this woman through.
I was about to say, if Brooke is around, could she come in and verify that you did sound like Chris Brown?
She would be like, she'd be like, yeah, you're like his like cousin who like played drums. Like you can't sing. So, no. So I mean, she's got so much dirt on me with filming me doing stupid shit over the years together that I just hope that you know the thing that's going on Instagram now, like the reel that's like, someone stole your phone, pay them $5,000 or they'll release everything that's on your phone.
Yeah,
like, I'll be paying the $5,000 if they jack Brooke's phone, because it's got me doing some shit that the public doesn't need to see. And it's not anything in the gutter. It's just like me being an idiot. Like, well, see, I don't even want to say it. Like, just in my underwear, like slapping my gut like I'm like some just fat dude. And there was one year I was playing pond hockey and I got hit in the shin by a puck. And like, I'm just standing there in my boxers and I'm like pushing this swollen black and blue mark, and she's
Ah,
recording, and I didn't know, and I'm just like, bruise, hurt real bad. I was literally
a
talking.
5-year-old kid.
I was like talking out loud, and like you just hear her giggling, and I look at her, and I'm like, oh. So she's got tons of shit like that, though. So, but yeah, so that's this Christmas. Adam is like, I can get down with it all day, dude, and it's good. So, I also like "Run Rudolph Run" by Chuck Berry. I like a little,
That's on my list too.
Rudolph.
Yep.
Like it's just, it makes you happy.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think you'll have some respect for this one, but I love "Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays" by the Backstreet Boys.
There we go.
You know,
Backstreet's back.
Backstreet's back, dude. Like you have to have that song. And then, like always, Brooke has me loving "Like It's Christmas" by the Jonas Brothers. Like it's just a good song.
Mm-hmm.
She has a crush on Nick. Nick is her boy.
Okay.
Personally, I'm a Kevin guy. I like Kevin. Kevin's the humble, funny, goofy one. Again, everyone thinks Joe and Nick is hot, but like, dude, Kevin can get it. Like he's good looking, dude. No, Kevin's he's a cool dude. I like him. But he's awesome. And then "Santa Tell Me" by Ariana Grande. Like Santa, tell me if you're really there. Like, let's go.
Dude, she's got pipes.
She's got pipes, dude. She's got pipes. So those are some songs that I enjoy, can get down with. So I'm sure you have some epic ones though.
So it's hard not to start with Mariah Carey, "All I Want for Christmas Is You."
Let's go.
That intro is just great. One of my favorite recent things, perspectives on this song is, again, I'll throw it back to what we were talking about earlier. You listen to it a couple of times, and she literally starts the song with, "I don't want a lot for Christmas." And then she's like, "Oh, I want you."
Yeah, right. Right.
Which is like, you know what? You're not much. That's
yeah, right. Like that's not much
that.
enough.
I love that.
I love the background singers of that song.
Mm-hmm.
And before you say your next one, the reason why you like that song is because you like Alabama, and that song is like Alabama, where you either love it or you hate it. Like
there you go.
I know that's why you like it, and because of that, now I hate
like it because it came out when I was a teenager. I liked if you've seen the CD cover, Mariah's just gorgeous, and she's got an incredible voice. And you know what? I love the originality of it too, because again,
it's an
it came. There hadn't been many new Christmas songs for a while, and her album was just was awesome. A couple of classics. "Silver Bells" is great. Right. I had "Run Run Rudolph." "Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas."
Okay.
And "It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas" are both there. And when I hear those, I've got Bublé singing those in the background.
Okay.
I will say, let's see, on Bublé's special last year, the significant part was not him; it was Hannah Waddington coming out and just crushing it. You may not know Hannah Waddington. She plays the soccer team owner on Ted Lasso.
Okay.
And she is a force. She's a stage actress trained in stage musicals. She's awesome.
Okay.
So
I'll have to check that out.
She needs to have. I don't know that she does have her own Christmas album, but somebody needs to go and find her in a recording studio and
Right.
that.
How do you feel about "White Christmas" by the Drifters? I love the little guy in the background that's like, "I am dreaming of a white Christmas." Like I love
that part is fantastic.
It's great. Like all of the Christmas jingles that like have just the unorthodox stuff like that is like I'm cheesy for it. Like I love it. Yeah. So that's a song too that I was just sitting here thinking. I'm like, okay, like I like White Christmas too.
Yeah. I like last one I had was "Oh Holy Night," and I need somebody like Martina McBride to sing that.
I love, Adam, that you have certain songs and certain artists that like has to sing the song to you. I'm picturing like it's like Christmas Eve and like you're all like in your Christmas pajamas and like Kathy's like she just comes to the door and you're just like having this moment with your artist. It's like I
It's
think
funny.
that would be so
I,
great.
I, while I like Christmas music, I think we talked about this earlier. It can't be before Thanksgiving.
No.
And I love Advent, the season of Advent that precedes that. So it's tough sometimes for me, even in early December, to get into Christmas music. But
Right.
I get outvoted, which is fine. So we've been listening to that as we drive around town, and
Okay.
it's good. It's good to have those stations that play it the whole time.
Right. Right. Yeah. No, I mean it's you got to have it. And actually today, I don't even know if we even said it with the Odin thing, but they made me make my own It's Showtime playlist
Mm-hmm.
and they uploaded it onto my profile. So when you go into odin-golf.com, you click on Showtime, you can listen to my playlist that I listen to when I'm playing and practicing. But even today, I was doing a set of grips for a golfer and I had my playlist going. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, all right, like I can listen to Queen and AC/DC and Van Halen all year long. Like it's time. I'm breaking out the Chris Brown, dude. Like it's time to get sexual up. Like, and then Christmas. Like I had to be sexual first, of course. But and then as like Brit and Iceman and everyone's walking around like Austin's like, dude, what is wrong with this guy? Like he's got so many issues. So, but no, I get it. I'm like Black Friday to Christmas Day. I can handle Christmas songs.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
agree with you though. Like Christmas, like doesn't hit me until like almost 20, like the 5th or the 6th. Like even
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
December 1st, I'm not like, oh, it's Christmas. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
it hits me around the 5th because then it's like, all right, we have 20 days or 3 weeks, and then all
Yeah.
of our little countdown things that we have in the kitchen and the living room starts to
Mm-hmm.
get real.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll do like a Christmas drive-through light show, or
Mm-hmm.
that's when it's like, okay, like tis the season. Like now it's go time. But so I agree with you. It's not, can't always do it, but man, when you want a jingle, dude, it's time to go.
It's good. Those are some fantastic choices.
No, I
Uh,
agree, dude. You picked some good ones. You got some classics that are legit timeless. So
well,
with
I
specific artists.
with specific artists who may or may not have versions of that. I saw Martina McBride in concert when I was in college, and her rendition of "Somewhere Over the Rainbow" is the best I've ever heard. I don't
Oh,
know that she's sung. I'm sure she sung "Holy Night." I don't know if I've seen that on YouTube or
I
not,
love
but
Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
yeah, yeah.
See,
Um,
I couldn't put all of the true songs I wanted on the It's Showtime Spotify playlist because y'all would judge me, especially knowing now that I like to cry. But like, there's some like, yeah, I can get down with some like mellow stuff and whatnot. I
I
actually really
would.
love Motown music too, but
Hmm.
Motown doesn't really get me pumped up, obviously.
Okay.
But like, if y'all ever, and this is a warning to all fling golfers out there. If we're ever playing together, qualifying or anything, and I'm singing, it's over. You might as well call it a day. Go back to your hotel. Go home. Because when I'm singing, I'm in my own world. I'm grooving, and I'm probably Reggie and Birdie and parring the hell out of the course. And actually, that's something I've done competitively my whole life.
Hmm. Hmm.
When I was a pitcher in high school, my coach knew that if I wasn't singing on the mound, it wasn't
You
going
need
to
to
be a
come
good
out.
day.
Yeah.
And it's just that it's that rhythm, that tempo, that mindset where you just kind of get lost in the moment,
Hmm.
and and that happens in fling golf. And there's been times like playing with like Neil and Jack and them, they're always like, man, you just like make a switch at some point. And if they were focusing on what I was doing, they would see that like I'm literally just like, like just in a
Just
zone,
grooving. Yep.
just
Yeah.
grooving. So, but when I start singing, I'm telling you, it's over.
So when you came and played in September before the Open, we were talking about singing on the course and different
Yeah.
songs, and uh, I think it was a new course. It was a bit damp, a bit rainy. First time seeing it, it left. I think it left with a lot of respect, which you then use as motivation to put you into it. But
Oh,
I was badly singing High School Musical.
oh my
So
God.
I don't know if that had any impact on that, but I just want to tell other fling golfers, go watch High School Musical, get those songs. If you get paired up with Showtime, just change key a little bit, get a little bit off. Try to do the duet that Zac Efron and Vanessa Hudgens.
Vanessa Hudgens, yeah. Oh, dude, now, come on. You can't forget your girl, dude. Let's go. And I want y'all to know, this is like, I remember it clear as day. It's hole 13. It's the 170-plus yard par 3 that hardly anyone could reach on the fly. And Adam looks at me and he's like, we're all in this together, and we know. And I'm just like, I drove 4.5 hours here to listen to Adam sing High School Musical, and I got to drive back
With that song stuck in my head.
with that song. So like Jack fell asleep because he's an old man, and Iceman's like sitting in the back seat, like ignoring, because me and Jack were just talking the whole time actually.
Uh-huh.
And then like I'm just like, Wildcats everywhere, and I'm
Put
just
your
like,
hands up in the air.
and I'm just like, I can't do this. So, but yeah, so Adam's on to something, everybody. Like, if I'm singing, watch out. But if you flip the script on me, you might get me.
That's right. It'd be great. I would love for somebody to take it to another level and start memorizing some of these tearjerker Christmas movies and just quoting dialogue to you
Yeah.
while you're playing.
Oh man, I'd be like, and if someone wants to talk about like old Yeller or Fox and the Hound, or when Mighty Joe
I'm
Young,
a hound dog.
yeah, or when Mighty whatever Joe Young fell off the Ferris wheel and we all thought he was dead. Like, those are the moments that have scarred me for life. And I will say though, if Brooks is paired up with me, dude, bring your guitar. We will duet the hell out of the qualifying round.
There we go.
Like we talked about, and we'll have fun there. So that would be so ridiculous, but my God, would it be fun?
Right. Lots of good ammunition heading into 23.
Let's go. Hey, I've promised people I'm gonna put on a show, no pun intended. So that might be a fling golf show, or I guess a concert now. But
There we go.
regardless, I'm going out with a punch, baby.
You're gonna provide the soundtrack to Scantron and Kenzo having their MMA duel on the 19th hole.
And now I'll be Bruce Bubber fighting out of Colorado Springs, Colorado. Yeah, that'd be funny. And like, so, but that'd be epic. I'll have to think of, some episode of After Show. We already did wrestlers for everybody, so we're gonna have to do entrance songs for fling golfers. All right, y'all heard it here on this week's episode.
Mm-hmm.
One of the episodes coming up, we will give, because that goes beyond wrestlers, where it's
That's right.
personality. There's a song for everybody, and I can't promise we'll do like 57 something different things.
If you want to make your claim, put it in the comments. We'll take it, and maybe we'll grant that, or maybe we'll reassign it somewhere.
If we may grant yours, but if we find something better, we may switch it up. But we'll do. I like that. We'll do intro songs for fling golfers.
That'd be fun.
That'd be so much fun. I'm already giddy about it. Like, let's go. Is it next?
You're gonna go right down.
I'm literally like, guys, I'm not even going to bed. I'm already gonna start. Like,
here, you know what? I will. I'll turn this board over. We can start writing it out.
oh man. Yeah,
as always, it was a blast. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas. We'll have one more after show.
Okay.
No, maybe two. Maybe
might
we
have
get 2
two,
more
yeah.
weeks. Yeah.
Okay.
My bad. I was looking at the calendar wrong.
You got it, brother. And Merry Christmas and Happy
holidays. Oh man, we're gonna be the first fling golfers to have our own album.
Wearing banana hammocks. So.
We know what the cover art is going to be. We
Yeah.
know at least one of the songs is going to be Deo.
Oh man, that's great. But no, dude, thank you again, and as always, it's fun, brother.
Sweet. Have a good one.
Catch you later, man.